Hi, this is BB, and I've been really getting blasted with the microwaving for the past 2 or 3 days, and they're still in my head, like bothering me a lot. And like I said, I have a neighbor upstairs, and he's had an operation maybe like 2 months ago or 2 to 3 months ago, and he's been sick ever since. Now he had the operation done to actually get better. He seems to be getting worse. He seems to be getting worse. His stomach is swelling. And right where his stomach is swelling, mine is, I can feel almost like it's swelling in real time. It gets really stiff and it starts to swell. I don't know what they're doing. They're making it seem like it's some kind of a magical procedure, in a sense, like it's how someone said it is like two people, I guess, I don't know, two people, person A, person B, and like somebody in the middle or somewhere with some kind of a headset is taking, like, beaming certain parts, like there's a microwave beaming at, let's say, this part right here, and I don't know how it's being transferred via some kind of airwave to a target area on another person. So I don't understand what that means. I don't know how they do it. Somebody wrote something, and if I can find it, I will read it to you, what it says. I will try to find it now. She'll come on now. She needs to get her 2 cents in. Okay. This is what she said. It says, Kevin, I had made a comment under one of Kevin Christian's video. This is what it says. The equipment they use can transmit the microwave broadcast signal so that it occupies what is usually a small volume of physical space on the target end. I'm guessing that means a small volume of, like, what I just said there. That will be a miniature copy of the real-time form on the user's body, like an avatar. I don't understand what that means. In a video game, except three-dimensional instead of two-dimensional like the game would have. This miniature model of the broadcast headset wearer will land on whatever part of the target person the user wants to attack. So it's like taking, like, a diseased area from one person and landing it on another person. Almost like an energy transfer, like you're reconstructing almost a physical body, or the energy that the body carries. Like the energy, the vibrational level, the creation, the energy of creation that each and every one of us was born with. We were all born with the energy of creation, otherwise we wouldn't be here. No exceptions. You can be the world's most notorious serial killer, pedophile, rapist, whatever. You were born with the energy of creation. Some people just fuck it up by becoming pedophiles, by becoming rapists, by becoming serial killers, by becoming the world's most notorious liars, hackers, thieves, just bad people. Evil people. But we will all have the energy. We were all born with that energy of creation. Inherited sin is what we learn, what we transfer. But we learn so much evil, and then we pass it down to, whoever we bring out into the world, or the people around us. The problem is, what it seems to me is like they're just like, from a diseased person, like they could have somebody in a coma. They could have somebody with cancer. They could have somebody with throat cancer, with bulimia, with any type of disease, and they're transferring it, basically, the diseased area, onto a healthy person. If this were possible, if this is what it is, and if this is possible, or even a remote possibility of this is how it works, I'm guessing that they're not going to transfer health. They're going to transfer diseases. But I want to know, do there have to be an injection on the site of the recipient? That's the end result, like the transference of something from this person to that person. Is it just like a beaming on the skin? or is it beaming on the skin to disintegrate the skin? Isn't the microwaving enough to start causing damages, a breakdown of the tissue in that particular area? I mean, you don't really need a disease for that, do you? You microwave anything. Put your hand in the microwave and turn it on. If you could, because the door would be open. See what happens. It's going to start boiling and frying. It's going to start exploding. Isn't that enough with just the microwaving? When they want to, the only part again is the energy, is the transfer of energy. Is the transfer of energy. If you carry a healthy energy, it's almost like they want to redistribute your energy or just inject your energy, your aura. Some people call it an aura. Some people call it a magnetic force. Some people call it energy. Some people call it spirit. Some people call it whatever. It's there, regardless of what the belief system is. If you don't have to believe it for it to be there. Just like the law of gravity, you don't have to believe it. Jump out a window and see what happens. You will fall. You're going to fall. There's no doubt about it. The law of attraction is very, very real. What is the law of attraction? How does it work? How is it applicable to the human body? It's that same magnetic field that attracts everything to you. All your wants, your needs, and your desires. If you are a pedophile, you will attract kids to you. Because you're always on the lookout for them. Kids have an energy of innocence. So they will be drawn to that pedophile, to that perv, that attacker. They have an energy of innocence about them. So you will always find that. They could go in the most remote area to live and they will find somebody to molest. This is what they do. Now, one of the things I hate about pedophiles or rapists is like they seem to think their desire, their vice, is like, it's kind of like it's stronger than anybody else's vice or addiction. It's something like they have to give into or they will die. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think they're just fucking perverts who likes to make excuses because they can't keep their fucking, they can't keep it in their pants. They just want to make excuse. Well, it's so hard. Yes, it's fucking hard. Then do it hard. If it's hard, you do it hard. If you can do all of these things here to feed that habit, you can do all of these things to stop that habit. You can work on you and stop the habit. Instead of you messing other people's lives up, you can stop doing what you're doing that is harmful and hurting others. Or is this something I'm missing here? Is there something? Can you tell me, please? Am I missing something? Is this really such a difficult thing to do? That they have to hammer into people like that just to protect and preserve hurting other people like it's some kind of righteous thing they're doing. Like it's something that, it's being approved by man and state, by church and state. No, it's not. They're abominations and they're condemned by both church and state. You put all this effort into preserving, feeding this vice. Oh, why? You got to be kidding me. They just want to fucking do this. They just want to do this. They just want to. That's it. The only willingness in these pervs is to keep doing this. They're unwilling to change. They're unwilling to do anything that is right. They're just unwilling to make positive changes. But anyway, this thing here, what I'm seeing is like microwaving the body itself. I don't know how this works. But I think microwaving the body should be enough of to cause enough decay and breakdown in the tissue, in the bones. Do you have to be like transferring a diseased area from somebody else energetically? It's like a faith healer, basically. Basically, it's like a faith healer. Like Christ was a faith healer. He always said, your faith has made you well. Somebody actually touched his garment. She knew her belief system. She knew if she touched his garment, she would be healed, and she was. She was. Her faith told her that. Because she was a faith healer as well. She could go from that now because she got so empowered and she could actually pray for others and help them to heal. She could spread that seed of healing and love. She could spread that seed of healing and love. That's what it means. Your faith has made you well. Keep that faith up. These people, I don't know what's wrong with them. They live by the rules of depravity and aberrations. Their behavior is abhorrent, is deplorable. But they want to nourish it, nurture it, and watch it grow. And kill you if you say something about it. They're really strong believers in what they do. The US government needs to wake up and accept and acknowledge that this is a fucking problem. They really do need to do this. Even if they have something happening behind the scenes, they need to wake up and see that they need to do something about this. They need to. Any thoughts or comments, leave it under the video, please.